Welcome to the McAllister Report. We join John McAllister, top football evaluator, as he shares wisdom and interviews coaches and athletes from around the country. Enjoy today's podcast.
Hello, this is John McAllister. Welcome to the John McAllister Report. And today on Around the State, my guest is a big offensive lineman from Clyde High School. He's going into his senior year. I've watched him work out up in Avon. I've watched him on video, and I saw him a little bit more at camp last year. Colbyn Daniels is a big, raw guy, 6'6", 275, but he has a lot of potential to be, honestly, either an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman. I'm guessing offense. Today, he's on his way to the lake, and sitting in the car, so some of the things are going to be hard to understand, hard to see, but we really wanted to get this interview in because we both have really busy schedules. So I really appreciate Colbyn being on, and please enjoy my video podcast with Colbyn Daniels from Clyde, Ohio. Okay, as I said earlier, my guest today is Colbyn Daniels from Clyde High School. And when I was at Lakota, we played Clyde twice and upset them the first time. They didn't like that very well. Colbyn, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. You're headed to the lake, huh? You said you're headed to the lake, and that's good, a little vacation. You've been working really hard. Tell me about your TP, is it T3 Performance Center? What's that done for you, Colbyn? How has that helped you?
It's helped me because before I went to him, I never knew how to kick step. And when I went to him, he taught me a lot. And it really has helped me progress, and it's helped me get more notice and stuff out on me.
Okay, that's really good. Why football?
Football has just been that sport I've wanted to play, and I enjoy it because of the teammates and all the connections you can make with people. And it's just a sport that I've always enjoyed to play, when you can go out there and just hit someone and not get in trouble for it.
Right. How about size-wise? Where are you now size-wise?
I'm still 6'6", 275.
Good. And stay right around there then. Okay, that's really good. Anybody you give credit to for pushing you a little bit or get you, because you're going to be a senior, going into your senior year? Anybody that's helped you over the years, driven you?
I'd say my dad for sure has been the biggest help I've had. He's the person that's helped me the most through this, and my mom, and I'd say Dale has also been a big part of it this year.
Okay, that's really good.
And I have one more person, my coach in middle school. In middle school, he was a big. At first, I really didn't know if I liked football, and he saw potential in me because I was big still for 5th grade, and he just pushed me, and now.
What other sports do you play?
I did play basketball 2 years ago, but I stopped doing that to focus on football, and now I play track and football.
Okay. Track was pretty good this year? Help you
yeah,
fill the shot.
I PR'd and shot. I threw a 38-footer, which ain't that bad, big, but it's my 3rd year throwing. I don't really try pursue my track dream. I focus on football more than I do track. So track's just like what I do to go hang out with my buddies and have fun.
Right. Okay. You're going into your senior year. Okay. You have to get ready now. how have you prepared for that? What have you done so far to get ready for your senior year? I mean,
I've been going up to
right.
T3 at Avon, and
That's really good.
I've also
And you said earlier they've taught you a lot and things like that, right? I mean, helped you with the pass blocking technique.
it's helped me with a lot.
Okay. What are words that you live by? Everybody so many people have little sayings in their offices, in their rooms, little cliches. Is there anything that you live by? Rules
Uh,
or
I guess this year I've lived by like day by day, get 1% better every day by day.
That's
Just go
good.
day by day.
1% better every day. That's really good. With that being said, what do you need to improve on?
I say I need to improve on my speed and agility the most out of anything.
Okay. We talked about before we came on here about, just overall agility, like running the L cone, the three cone. And I would try really, really work on that stuff. I bet your strength is pretty good right now, overall strength.
I've been working out ever since as soon as football season went. I went right to the gym. I gave myself 3 days off, I guess, after football season. I went right to the gym.
Okay, and now you really want to work on that, like I just said, anything that can work on flexibility or quickness now and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that to go into camps. What are your strengths as an offensive lineman, defensive lineman? By the way, I like you a little bit on defense too. You got to play a little bit lower, but you did a pretty good job playing defense.
Yeah, my strengths on defense is that I enjoy hitting people. It helps get a lot of my anger out. So then on offense, I can focus and get better and focus on my guy across from me and focus on the play.
That's really good. So you've had a good time doing both positions, offense and defense, and maybe go into camp and work. They're probably going to work you in the offensive line, but you got to sneak some defense in there sometime.
Yeah, I definitely get a lot of defensive reps this year for my team, I think.
Right. What about camps? What camps are you going to go to? Do you know yet?
Yeah, I have a lot.
Okay.
Tomorrow I go to Eastern Michigan. What?
Okay. You go to Eastern
Michigan, and then Friday I go to Toledo, and I think Saturday I go to Notre Dame.
Okay.
And I can't remember other dates. I just know this week because.
Well, I'll see you Friday night at Toledo. I'm going up to Toledo on Friday. That'll be a big one, a big camp.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that's really good. And you got to bust your behind. Who's one person, if you could, this is one of my silly questions. One person, if you could be for one day, or if you could hang around with somebody for one day, who would it be? 6 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock at night. Who would it be? It could be anybody.
Probably. I'd probably have to say it'd be the person I'd like to hang out with would probably be Myles Garrett. I've always liked Myles Garrett since I've been young. Ever since he got drafted, I think he's one of the best defensive linemen in the nation. So it'd be cool to hang around with him for all day. That's one thing. That's one person I'd want to hang around with.
Learn about him, right? Learn about what he does. I think he's a pretty good guy, person. I think he's a pretty good guy, not just only a football player and everything like that. Do you have any idea of what you're going to study in college after this year? I mean, you've got this year to go.
I feel like It depends on which college I'd go to, but if they had like construction management, because my dad owns a construction business, I'd probably.
If there was I call it scrapbook time. If there's a scrapbook time, something that you've looked back and it really kind of you and your buddies will talk about for 10 years from now, what would that be? What would be a highlight of so far? Any so far?
I'd say in 7th grade, me and my buddies still look back at. It's funny that we always look back at it. It was the first time, like, I guess it was like where I really came open to football. Like when I really had I laid this kid out on our team and I pulled him off the field. And I guess that was like a scrapbook moment for us.
Tell me about just a few more questions here. I always think energy is huge. Energy is so important. What energy are you going to bring to the team this year, your senior year? You're a big lineman. What kind of energy are you going to be? You're a senior now. So what kind of energy will you bring to the team?
I'm hoping to bring some energy that will help push everybody. I'm hoping to make everybody want to go do the stuff and help be a leader.
Good.
And get,
Good.
I guess.
Are you a quiet leader, or are you a loud yeller, or what kind of leader are you?
I'd say I'm more of a quiet leader. I don't really do stuff. I just go out and do it, and just to help push people. I'll talk to them, pull them to the side. Sometimes when they really make me mad and they're slacking, I'll yell at them.
It's good.
Tell them let's go.
And you can walk it. That's really good. Has there ever been a time where the switch came on, where the light came on, where you said, hey, I got to step it up. It's time to grow up, step it up, and be better. Was there ever a time like that for you? Where you just realized
first game of my junior year.
Okay.
Am I good now?
Yeah. Tell me about
I'd say that I came alive my first game because that's the game I went out there and had 11 tackles. I had the second most. The only person that beat me in that game was our linebacker, our main linebacker. That really helped push my dream and helped really put it in my mind that I can actually do this stuff.
Good. Okay.
So I'd say
tell me about recruiting, and then we'll be finished today. What's recruiting going? How is that going for you now? How's recruiting going?
I've been on a lot of junior days this offseason. I've been to Bowling Green, Toledo, Miami University. Youngstown has been my most recent. And so I've been talking to the Akron coach back and forth in Twitter.
Okay. Youngstown, did you visit there? Did you go to
visit Akron yet. What?
Did you visit YSU? Did you go there on campus at Youngstown State?
No, I never. That was my first time at Youngstown. I've never really been there before, but I think it was really cool. I know someone from Clyde there that used to play at Clyde that's playing for Youngstown now. So
okay. Well, thank you very much for this interview, and I hope you have a great time at the lake today. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for taking your time and having me on this.
Thanks, Colbyn. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you later. No problem.